Alright guys, what is going on? We are going to pick up a new car and I'm very excited for it. So I'll talk a little bit more about the process of finding this car and everything else, but let's go head over and check out the car. This one is going to be John's race car. So Freedom Parts Outlet, we went ahead and picked this car up, and I think John is going to take it and make it his race car, but let's go check out the car. Hey guys, real quick, before we jump into the video of the car, I want to remind you that we have a Mustang Lifestyle car show coming up this month, October. I'll have the date and info all down in the description. Make sure you come out, make sure you check that you are going on Facebook. Gives us an idea of how many people are coming. We're bringing the cars over, the merchandise over, our friends over, all the people that you see on the videos. Hopefully they can all make it. So let's hop back into the video. All right, so you guys have been talking about one of these cars for a while, and I am so incredibly excited to reveal this car. We are picking up a Foxbody. So this is gonna be a car for the channel. John, he also has the Whipple F-150. So this is gonna be his race car. We're gonna be working on it. It's gonna be at the shop. We may ship it up north so he can race it up there. But we're gonna be bringing you guys a lot of content with it. We may or may not show how fast it is. You guys will see how fast it is, but you won't know how fast it is. It's a little bit of a grudge-inspired car. But let's go ahead and start it up and see if you guys can tell me what engine is in this thing. Sounds pretty sick. Are you guys ready to actually see what this thing has in it? Is it 302? 351? Is it LS swapped? Nope. Cue the sick at it. So I'm going to talk more about this car, but I want to go ahead and get it loaded up on the trailer real quick, so let's go do that. tricky to get up on the trailer, but luckily there were some boards here. Perfect fitment for the trailer. Absolutely perfect. So let's get her strapped down and we'll talk more about this thing. All right, we got the car loaded, strapped down, ready to go. We got to pick up some parts, more parts for this and along the way. But I'm very excited to start working, start tuning, and get this thing ripping, because it is a wild machine. And I'll talk about some stuff that's going on here, but it's badass. All right, guys, so I hope you are super excited for the Foxbody project. It should be pretty wild. There has been a lot of requests for a Foxbody on the channel, and this is exactly the way that I would do a Foxbody, is with a Coyote. So I'm not exactly sure what details we're gonna tell and what not. Like I said, semi-grudge car, but we'll definitely show you guys some poles and some dyno poles and some quarter-mile passes. We may not show you the actual numbers, but it should be a pretty wild car. Yeah, let's just put it there. I think we're gonna have some serious problems keeping the front end on the ground. And we got some good plans lined up. So we just picked up the hood for the car. That was in a different location. We picked that up, and now we are actually going to pick up more parts that comes with the car. I believe it comes with like a front bumper and a Kirky, dashboard, a lot of stuff. So we're probably going to load the crap out of the car with parts. And yeah, so once we get it unloaded at the shop, I'm going to go walk through it, and yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit more. And then the next video, it's gonna be, I gotta fix one thing on it, and then hopefully we can start tuning it. So we got Palm Beach Dyno, Rob the Tune Maker, Shoemaker already on it. So yeah, should be ready to make some steam. It's on the E85, it's got the fuel system support a lot. Yeah, I'm super excited. Let's do this thing. So we got FL2K next weekend, and we're gonna see what we can do, see what we can make happen, and yeah, if all goes well, John's gonna book a flight, come down, and see what happens. All right, guys, so we just made it to the shop, and we got the Foxbody. So I'm gonna get this car unloaded. I think I'm gonna have to take the shots you probably saw earlier in this video tomorrow, but we're gonna get this thing unloaded. I got a friend stopping by, so he's gonna check out the Fox too. But we picked up a lot of parts for it. We picked up the cage, we got the hood on it. I did have to take the cold air intake off of it, but this thing is absolutely sick. So I'm very excited to get started on working on this thing ASAP, but I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to unload the car, and we'll get it inside. Did a lot of driving around today. It's got the cage in the car, which obviously has to be welded together and everything. We got the Kirky, so we got a lot to do, but yeah, we'll see if we can hopefully get this ready for next week for some racing. All right, so my buddy Corey's here.
What's up?
Gonna film her as she comes off the trailer. It's pretty dark out here, but yeah, just make sure really just this side. Oh, and I probably What's it stuck on?
Nothing. You just gotta give it gas.
E85. Or it might be out of gas.
Probably.
Or it might not be picking it up, being tilted. All right, guys, so we did get the car in the shop last night. When the car was tilted on the trailer, it is low on fuel, and the fuel pumps weren't able to pick it up. So what I ended up doing is rolling it off, getting in the trailer and in the angle, and here we are. So I'm actually going to pull it outside, get some shots that you guys saw earlier, and we'll come back in and talk a little bit more about this thing, and you guys will see in the next video as we get this thing ready to rip. All right. This thing already feels like pretty rowdy, and we're just idling. This thing wants to rip, I can already tell. Woo! Grab second hard. Yeah, we need to get this stuff paved out here, but he was wanting to do a burnout. There we go, the rowdy Fox. I'm actually going to move it a little bit, but it was pushing the front tires on the converter with the brakes, so pretty interesting. I'm going to go ahead and set up a little bit more for the shot, but yeah, that should look, that should be about what we want. You can see that it was trying to push. Yeah, it was trying to push the front tires, trying to push the rear, but yeah. All right, guys, so I'm gonna wrap up this video, but stay tuned for more on this car. Trying to get it ready to hopefully race next weekend if everything goes to plan. But there's definitely some work to be done. I gotta swap a harness, I gotta get it tuned, and find out whatever else is possibly wrong with it, but overall this thing is a rowdy unit, so I'm very excited to start cranking on this thing.